Today, we stand at a crossroads in our nation's history, a Jamaica where too many hardworking people are struggling to survive. A Jamaica where corruption continues to rob the poor of opportunity. A Jamaica where the cost of living rises, hope fades, and ordinary citizens are left wondering when things will finally change. While some grow richer and government buildings rise higher, many families are fighting every day just to put food on the table, pay their bills, and provide for their children. But we refuse to stay silent. We believe Jamaica belongs to the people. We believe every citizen deserves fairness, accountability, and a government that serves the nation before serving itself. This platform is not about politics alone. It is about truth. It is about justice. It is about standing with the people whose voices are too often ignored. We pledge to ask the difficult questions, expose the issues that matter, and shine a light on the stories affecting our communities. We may be one voice, but together we are a movement. Together we can build a stronger, fairer, and better Jamaica. This is our commitment. This is our mission. This is our pledge to the people.
Let us come together as proud Jamaicans.
This is DeeperJamaicaTV. Let's go deeper. Let's seek the truth. Let's stand for Jamaica.
With a hopeful song, through every struggle, through every pain, God's love and mercy still remain. Open our eyes, open our eyes, open our hearts, guide this nation back to your shine through. Jamaica, rise up, God is calling you. From the hills to the valleys, from the coast to the town, we stand together, we won't back down. Faith is our anchor, hope is our song. With God beside us, we'll stay strong. One nation, God, here on DeeperJamaicaTV, we believe that truth matters, people matter, and Jamaica matters. No matter where you're watching from, never lose faith, never lose hope, and never stop believing that a better Jamaica is possible. Together, we will go deeper than the headlines, deeper than the politics, and deeper than the noise, searching for truth, accountability, and solutions. May God bless you. May God bless your family. And may God continue to bless Jamaica. This is DeeperJamaicaTV, going deeper in the truth.
Deep divers, let's dive deeper into the truth. DeeperJamaicaTV, uncovering the truth, empowering their people. Let's go deeper, Jamaica. Let's find the truth.
Pull back for Hendrick. Now Tanaka quickly on the scene to, well, win it and then lose it. Guimaraes. Pass through, what a ball, Martinelli! In their way around the bend. On from the outside, Germany going well. USA.
17.63, coming home. Solo Black is next. Seaplane now asked to make some ground, possibly 6 lengths.
Good evening. I'm Ishmael Douglas, and this is Deeper Jamaica TV. Here is the news for July 15, 2026. Desmond McKenzie was pepper sprayed yesterday by police officers during tense exchange in West Kingston. The Rio Minho River is running dangerously low as El Nino conditions worsen. And later in sports, Argentina books its place in the FIFA World Cup final following a dramatic late win over England. These and so much more when we return. We thank you. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. We'll be right back.
KG Shipping and LPK Shipping from USA to the Caribbean. The most reliable to the Caribbean, we specialize in shipping and freight services from door to door, serving West Virginia, Maryland, Washington, D.C., Pennsylvania, and Delaware. KG Shipping and LPK Shipping is your gateway to the Caribbean. We offer our service locally and intrastate. Relax in comfort as we take your shipment from the port to your door. Visit our website at www.lpkshipping.com or contact us at 301 773 540.
One love season to the bone. Your one-stop seasoning. Authentic Jamaican seasoning. Low sodium. No MSG. All natural herbs and spices. Straight out a yard. All-purpose. Chicken, fish, jerk. Available at Broad Meat Food Stores, North Lauderdale, Lauderdale Lakes, Margate and Pembroke Pines. Key Food Stores, Miami and Fort Lauderdale. Bravo Supermarket, Miami, Fort Lauderdale and Palm Bay. FA&M and Price Choice, Miami. Thrifty Food Store, Palm Bay. Food Basket and DNL Supermarket, Palm Beach, Festival Margate, and the Centerville Food Store, Nassau, Bahamas. Phone 561-946-9941. Email gfedllc@gmail.com. One love season to the bone. Your one-stop seasoning.
So flavorful.
Thank you for joining. This is Deeper Jamaica TV, and a pleasant welcome to those watching from the diaspora. We begin with news concerning the local government minister. A dramatic incident involving said local government minister and West Kingston MP Desmond McKenzie has sparked widespread discussion across the country and on social media. McKenzie was pepper sprayed by police officer while trying to calm residents following a police shooting in West Kingston. According to reports, a woman sought refuge behind the MP as police attempted to detain her, and during the confrontation, the officer discharged pepper spray, striking Minister Mackenzie. The incident is now under investigation. Let's hear more from the Jamaica Constabulary Force in this insert.
Now, in a police report about the incident, it stated that about 6 a.m., lawmen were carrying out a major operation in search of two brothers along Bustamante Highway in Tivoli Gardens. They say the siblings are wanted in connection with the murder of Andane Smith, otherwise called Del Perio, in the Kingston Western Police Division. Now, during the operation, they say they received information that men armed with guns were seen along Bustamante Highway. Police personnel who responded were reportedly fired on by a 24-year-old suspect known by his alias Top Notch, resulting in a shootout. The man was found suffering from gunshot wounds and taken to hospital, where the police say he's currently under police guard. An illegal Smith & Wesson 9mm pistol loaded with a magazine containing 4 rounds was reportedly seized, they were found in close proximity to where the man was held. Now, in protest against the operation, the police say residents came on the scene. The MP was among the group of about 200 people who the cops say became boisterous. The police report further states that in attempting to arrest a woman accused of assaulting a policeman, Mr. Mackenzie was affected by pepper spray being used in the process.
While attention remains on that incident in Kingston, another issue, major issue actually, is unfolding in central Jamaica. This time it involves the island's most important rivers, one of, that is. The Rio Minho River is experiencing dangerously low water levels as the El Nino phenomenon continues to bring hotter and drier conditions across Jamaica. Experts say the prolonged dry weather is reducing water flow, raising concerns for farmers, communities, and the country's water supply. And if condition continues to worsen, it will be dangerous for our country. Let's take a look at what's really happening in this insert.
Concerns this evening about the Rio Minho, Jamaica's longest river, as sections of it are now running dangerously low. As Sandy Williams reports, some residents have turned what remains into opportunity.
What was once a steady flow is now a patchwork of dry, cracked riverbed as sections of the Rio Minho shrink under intense heat. In other areas, water has all but disappeared, exposing stones and parched earth, clear signs of a worsening dry spell. For residents, the change is alarming.
When we value, we suffer a lot, so we get water, we buy water from the truck.
However, just a few miles away in Moors, the story is different. The river still runs, drawing dozens of residents daily, not necessarily for leisure, but for survival. Bottles and pans are constant companions at the riverbank as residents collect water, some saying it's their only reliable source.
People beer the night, wash with it. Some people take it cook, some people drink it too, because we don't have no choice. Some people have to use everything, man. Everybody in here have life, man. Because we don't have no pipe water. So the truck have to come and chuck your water.
If you never have no room in the water, man, you buy water every day.
For others, it's a source of income. This woman is one of a few residents turning water into a business. The riverbank doubles as a laundromat, offering a service born out of necessity.
Them can come out the river and come back for me and can be done. Like me rinse them and wash them in the boat and enjoy them come back for me.
So that's what you do as a business?
Yeah, that me do for business.
You rough for the water. Whenever seen to rough for the water. Because we don't have no running water as yet. And no water in a pipe.
And yet you still live near the river?
Still live near the river.
I still can't get it?
Still can't get it.
So, with climate pressures and human activity continuing to reshape Jamaica's waterways, preserving the rivers that remain may be just as important as trying to restore those already lost. Sandy Williams, TVJ News.
And from environmental concerns to a community still carrying the weight of a tragedy. Residents in Cocoa Peace, Clarendon are once again remembering the horrific quintuple murder that shocked the nation. Although those responsible have now been convicted and sentenced, residents say the emotional scars remain. Many continue to call for stronger community support and justice for the victims of this violent crime. Let's take a look in this insert.
The courts may have handed down their judgment in the brutal killing of 31-year-old Kamisha Wright and her 4 children inside their Cocoa Peace home in Clarendon. However, 4 years after the tragic incident, residents say the healing is far more complex. Our news team revisited Cocoa Peace to examine life after one of the country's darkest chapters. From above, Cocoa Peace appears much like any other rural community. Nestled among the hills of Clarendon, where farmers tend to their fields, residents look on, carrying out routines that have defined this district for decades. But back in June 2022, the peace was shattered when practical nursing student Kamisha Wright and her 4 children ages 15, 11, 5, and 1 were found murdered inside their home. It was here that one of Jamaica's most horrific family killings unfolded. Years later, while the headlines may have faded, the scars remain for those who still call this community home. They say the memories of that day have never truly left.
That cat me to my grave. For when me look on it, I mean, no, say, Rez not coming back on this earth, you know. It hurt. Believe you me, it hurt.
The house, now occupied by wasps, still stands. However, time has left its mark, with the deteriorating infrastructure clinging on like these wasps to their nests.
Well, people come and ask for it, you know. People come and ask for it for rent, but it's in a deteriorating condition now. The roof leaking and all those things, so they want to maybe refurbish it or something.
Everybody still a talk about it. Which when them pass in a vehicle, them a point and I say, over the say 5 picnic them and wasp. Yeah, me feel it, man. Me feel it.
When at the time they said that maybe they want to turn it in a place so people could come and have views and have a reminder of what take place. So I don't know what really they have in mind.
Roshane Barnett, who had been staying at the house, has been convicted and sentenced to multiple life terms for 5 murders. But some residents believe that's not enough.
Enough in a prison, it tax, government tax road, man. That's not right, you know. A family. I mean, no say I really, I say love the Ali baby. A little innocent baby we don't know nothing. You just do him like that like a animal. Come on, man.
The passage of time has not erased the memories. Instead, the people here say they're determined to move forward despite carrying the weight of a past it cannot forget.
If you could rise up back out of the grave where them put me and come back, I'm my best friend, you know. I'm my best friend. Me no see nobody best friend like she. I'm a bona fide friend that, you know.
What a tragedy. What a tragedy. And finally, the country's latest traffic amnesty has delivered significant results. Why? The Court Administration Division says more than 12 people were in fact arrested during a recently concluded traffic amnesty program held at the National Arena. Officials also say that over 100 million was collected, allowing thousands of motorists to clear outstanding traffic fines and regularize their records. Let's listen more in this insert.
The Court Administration Division is reporting that more than a dozen persons were arrested and nearly $100 million in fines collected during last week's ticketing amnesty program at the National Arena in Kingston. In a statement today, the judiciary of Jamaica confirmed that several motorists were detained after failing to pay the fines imposed during the traffic ticket public day at the National Arena. 10 persons were taken into custody on Wednesday, July 8, while 6 persons were taken into custody on Thursday, July 9. The judiciary notes that these figures are preliminary and that data for both days are still being finalized and collated.
Thank you. And finally, in sports, in the FIFA World Cup today, Argentina came from behind in the last 10 minutes of the game to defeat England in a thrilling game. They defeated England in the 85th minute. Enzo Fernandez equalized, and Lautaro Martinez with a bullet header to send the Argentinians to the final. And there goes the news for July 15, 2026. Thank you so much for joining. Stay tuned. We have quite a show lined up for you. This is Deeper Jamaica TV. We'll be right back.
Cecil's Auto Services Limited, 1 to 3 Fish Lane, Montego Bay, and 6 Lindsay Crescent, Don Robin Avenue, Kingston. Introducing our new cleaning systems, HHO Carbon Cleaner. No need to disassemble engine parts. 20 minutes can clean your engine. Diesel particle filter, engine and the transmission flush. Go Clean, our steam cleaning system. We also offer vehicle diagnostic scans for motorbikes, cars, buses, trucks, trailers, excavators, and much more. Cecil's Auto Services Limited, doing our part in assisting the global climate change.
Dr. Brown Arthritis Pain and Remedy Oil. Joint pain, back pain, arthritis slowing you down? Relief is here with Dr. Brown Arthritis Pain and Remedy Oil from Tonian Organics. Discover our full range of natural healing products designed to support your body the natural way. Made with powerful natural herbs to help ease arthritis pain, muscle aches, stiffness, and everyday discomfort. Visit us today and feel the difference. Tonian Organics, natural healing you can trust.
And good evening. Good evening. I can fix my mic because we have quite a show lined up for you. Once again, thank you so much for joining. Big up everybody. Big up all my family. Dana Reed, Linval Patterson, Althea Sterling, OG 250, Best Grandma. Thank you guys. And you know, Desalyn Drummond, Judith Ibert, I don't see you, but I call in a name from now. I know you beat me. Thank you so much for joining. Donna, where you there? Carla Banks, Karel Bantan, I want there. Benita Clark. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate you so much. Georgia, Dennis, Joy, what's warpening? We there, we have Karen Archer, big up yourself. Dre Bryan, big up yourself. Me see me hear you bun on your place today, my boy. Me hear you bun on over Tiki Taki today. Big up yourself. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. I have a show lined up today. And me not even now waste no time. How long now on the door here from our favorite counselor all the way down there in St. Thomas? How long now on the door here from him? Mecca me couldn't hear from him today. Him a bona fire once more. And because him a bona fire, it's long time we don't hear from him. It's a long time. So let us hear what is happening in his neck of the woods.
No, but there must be something that we're doing wrong. There must be a level of incompetence. But these people can't get their money.
Former Mayor Ludlow Matheson raised the point during the St. Thomas Municipal Corporation's meeting. He says there are a number of other persons who have served the council in the past that have not received their pensions. Councillor for the White Horses Division, Hubert Williams, says he has raised this point multiple times.
This is a point when we raise months upon months, over and over, about people who have given service to the council and can't get them pension. You know people apply what? 3 years ago for them pension and can't get them pension. If we don't get paid 1 month, the way we start off. So what about these people who are supposed to get them paid every month and they can't get them? They left the council. 4 years they left the council. 4 years and them can't get the money. I mean, that was some of the people who work really hard.
Another concern of Councillor Williams is the promotion policy within the council. He says he questions the integrity of the process.
I have concern about the system and the process and processes. I have serious problem and I start to question the integrity of the council when it comes to the promotion policy, how they promote people. And I'm going to look at the position of Deputy Inspector of Work. And I'm not here to defend any one person. I'm here to defend a system. We are doing something right. What are we so much afraid about? Tell me, what is the secrecy in these? These are public posts. So we don't understand what the level of secrecy.
Crystal Williams reporting for CVM News.
Me not understand the level of secrecy neither. Me not understand the level of secrecy neither. Me don't understand. Listen to me. Listen to me. When I say to you, Councillor, this government on all levels must be checked. On all levels, he must be checked. Everywhere you turn, there is an issue with transparency with this government. Everywhere you turn, but I'm going to touch on it some more. But before we touch on that, let us take a moment to honor a reggae legend. Sometimes my enunciation doesn't, and I'm an English student, you know. Sometimes my enunciations isn't what it should be. But let me enunciate properly. Let us take a moment. You see it again? Let us take a moment to honor Fantan Moja. He would have passed last night. Let me give you his name. Let me tell you his correct name. Let me tell you his correct name. His correct name is Lennox Moncrief. Most of the songs that we grew up and know to love was from him, such as The Most High Jah Deliver Me. You know them song there? Big tune there. Walk good. Walk good, Father Mo. Walk good. I would have worked with him a few times in the industry. So walk good, Father Moja. Walk good. Anyhow, Jamaica, we have some things we have to discuss. And the first thing I don't want to really give any credence to it, but it's news and we must report on it. Listen to what Nationwide said. And I want to believe them because this is obviously true. But we not give it no credence. We're just sharing it because it is news. Listen here.
News. Nationwide News understands that former PNP councillor for the Savannah-Lamar division in Westmoreland, Julian Chang, is now officially a member of the ruling Jamaica Labour Party. It's understood that Chang's membership was approved on Tuesday night at a meeting of the JLP's Standing Committee at the JLP's Belmont Road headquarters in St. Andrew. This now clears the way for Chang to cross the floor of the Westmoreland Municipal Corporation and sit as a member of the JLP's Minority Caucus. Chang's move does little to affect the balance inside the municipality, where the PNP holds a 10-4 majority. Chang walked out on the PNP late last month, with the party issuing a statement thanking her for her contribution. In that statement, the PNP said it made considerable efforts to address and mediate the concerns that had arisen between Councillor Chang and others within the constituency leadership. Though the party didn't mention it in the statement, they were referring to the fallout between Councillor Chang and MP for Central Westmoreland, Dwayne Vaz. Chang accused Vaz of sexual harassment, a claim that the MP vigorously denies. Chang also accused Vaz of conspiring to have her removed as chairman of the Savannah-Lamar division. Vaz also denies that claim.
All I can say, I wish her well. That's all I can say. I wish her well. We now have nothing bad to say about her. Julian Chang, you walk good here, madam. You walk good. The Lord knows best, is all I can say. The Lord, sometimes something happen and it might look like a bad thing, but the Lord knows best. And in all thy ways, we will acknowledge the Lord because he is the one directing our path. That's all I will say. Let us move right along. We're not giving them no credence. It is news and we're reporting on it. It is in fact news. But Deeper Jamaica TV, let me start with the Integrity Commission. Let me start with the Integrity Commission. You see? I shouldn't start with the Integrity Commission, but I will. No big danger. IC raises eyebrows over high number of single source and emergency contract awarded by public bodies. Our single source mean? Our emergency contract mean? Emergency contract reminds me of the time when Darrell Vaz say him need the money for JPS and him need emergency for carrying the what them something the name Elon Musk something them. Where Elon Musk something them name? Starlink. Yes. It reminds me of these things. So let us go through. Let us go through the article. Deep divers. It says 70% of more than 34,000 contracts entered into Jamaica's public bodies during the last financial year with a combined value of 370 billion. Mighty God. Mighty were awarded using either single source contract or emergency procurement methods. The IC has disclosed. You remember when we tell you say them have one press conference for do? A them thing you come out in the press conference. 70%. So if you have 10 something and you take 7 out of it, or you take 7 out of this now. See there, that are 8. No, Lord Jesus, I can't count. Do it again, I can't count. 5 and 2, 7 left 3. Oh, I did right the first time. 5 and 2 left 3. So for every 10, you know, Jamaica, 7 of them go through single source or emergency contract. But let us give you the actual numbers now. Let us give you the actual numbers. I will put my calculator there. Good. $23,800 out of the 34,000. 23,800 contracts go to mighty God. No, some made that hurt me. Jeez and peas out my water there.
Give me one bottle of water. My vitamin in my bag, you know. Me for the grab a vitamin. Give me a bottle of water. Get a bottle of water, me a grab a vitamin. Make some butter, give a bottle of water. Me a grab a vitamin.
Deep divers, we continue. The IC is the country's principal financial corruption body and is also tasked with monitoring the awards of contract by government-owned entities. The single source procurement method allows entities to request a bid directly from a specific supplier. The emergency method allows them to rapidly produce the goods, works, or services in response to sudden or unforeseen events. All 198 public bodies are required to report to the IC. All contract valued over 500,000 or more, the commission confirmed that they achieved 100% compliance over the financial year 2025-2026. We go further. The IC's database showed that 34,398 contracts with a combined total in value of 370 billion were awarded by public bodies during the last financial year. Jesus, into Jesus, cleanse for me, let me hide. Me can't sing that part there. Let me sing it properly, because me can't sing. Let me hide from, I don't want to call them names.
I wonder how we are going. Something all right? Something all right, yeah?
Listen what the director say again, deep divers. According to Stevenson, goods accounted for 52% of expenditures while services represented 26%, respectively. He further noted that the final quarter 2025-2026 accounted for 36% of the total expenditure, before cautioning the procurement method underlining these figures warranting particular attention. Let me read that part there again. I think couldn't hear that part there, you know. He noted that goods accounted for 52%. He further noted that the final quarter accounted for 36%. Listen to my argument now, deep divers. If the last quarter of the year, what is the last quarter of the year? So the year have 12 months in the year. So if we cut it up, we get 3 quarters. We get 3 fours. We get January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. But let us assume that them talking about the financial year. So if them talking about the financial year and it's 30, is 36% in the financial year was expended. It means, say, over 60% of the money would have spent in the first part. Listen to my argument now. I'm just asking deep divers. Deep divers, listen to my arguments. Tell me if I'm on to something. So if it's more than 60% in the first part of the year, and the last part of the year was when the elections were called. Wanna see where I'm going? I think I need some water. The show, I get nice.
Oh no, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? No, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat. You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat.
But deep divers, I think I am on to something. Tell me if I'm wrong. We were on election watch from in the middle of the year. If that were the case, deep divers, let us dive deeper. If that is the case, where the money gone? Did the government entities, because remember now, is 49 of them before September 3. So if it's 49 of them before that time, they would have had ministers, state ministers, parliamentary secretaries, and whatsoever come after that. Let me ask again. Was any of the money severed to use in some creative way to give people who have ties to businesses, who also have ties to the current government contracts? I am asking a question. Nobody can vex if me ask a question.
Never been seen this yet. I dare you before my maiden take and we never see it yet. So anybody see them lie, how we never see it yet. I want back everything.
We want back everything. Let me give you the exact number again. Let me give you the exact number. The database shows. See there is not lie me I tell. See there? See there and not lie me I tell. See there? 34,398 contracts, and out of that number, deep divers, me no want to tell a lie. Them say 70%. Now that them say 70% of 34,000 contracts were single source. That stands to reason. And the argument can be made that whosoever get the contract them, the procurement department, the heads of the procurement department know exactly who them are going to use. Make we go up the food chain a little bit. The ministers probably know who them use. Let me give you a good example of ministers knowing who them are used for procurement. When the Ministry of Health was doing them whole heap of Jamaica moves and Jamaica go and Jamaica come here and wellness bench and people will sit down on wellness bench. Who was the benefactor for those contracts? Was those contracts publicized for tender? Come now, man, deep divers. We talking tonight.
I wonder how we are going. Something all right? Something all right, yeah?
Watch this again. I remember in Parliament when they mina have await him again, Jesus. When the ministers them sit down in front of the people them And the opposition has a chance to ask them questions. What you call it again? Oh God, what you call that thing? It's a part of the budget cycle. When ministers are drilled. So them sitting in front of parliament and the ministers are drilled. I don't remember the name. It's not coming to me now. But I will remember. And the ministers are asked questions. I remember a particular not PAAC. When the ministers come in front of parliament, in the budget, in the time just before budget start, when the opening of parliament happen, every minister have to sit down in front of the parliament and answer questions. I think it's the I think so. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but when I remember, I'll tell you. I think a PAC for true, Public Accounts Committee. I think so. Don't quote me, but I think so. All of the ministers, them have to sit down and them have to tell we how the money spending at the previous financial year. Watch this now. Me remember when Nikisha Burchell asked a question of Dana Morris Dixon and of Morgan, Minister Morgan, and of the parliamentary secretary, and of the next one. I don't remember her name. She's from Manchester. I don't remember any. Rhoda Moy Crawford. She asked, make my screen bigger. I can make my screen bigger. She asked, what amount of money was spent on public relations by the government, because she can remember a particular entity from the media landscape hearing many government entities. And I want to tell you now we understand why this place is always on the government side.
Nationwide is on your side.
Now we understand. Member good, no man. Member good. Member good deep divers. Comrade VP, how you do? Member good deep divers. That whenever you hear this is sponsored by the Ministry of Watara. Which place I play them? When you hear this particular radio station say, this is sponsored by the government of Jamaica, and you hear them start talk, which media house is that? Every ministry we can call have ads over that station. Member good, no? So let me ask, did that radio station and media place go through a public bidding process? Did it go through public tender, or was it emergency tender or single source bidding? Me need to ask some more. So those single source bidding deep divers, those single source bidding, why nobody else never get the chance to bid? Let me read what's this single source bidding again. Make OG tan. He's just a troller. Make him tan. Don't pay him no mind. Make I tell you what single source bidding is again. The single source procurement method allows entities to request a bid directly from a specific supplier. Jesus peas. Mind me mash up my phone. Sorry. Oh Lord, me fling down my phone because it just confirmed. Make I read it again, deep divers. Me not like when me repeat so much, but me read it again. The single source procurement method allows entities to request a bid directly from the specific supplier. So,
Nationwide is on your side.
so me go further. Is it that one call make from a minister and say, send me an invoice, me give the procurement people them, so me can pay for them ad ya? Am I on to something, deep divers? Let me take a drink of water.
Give me one bottle of water. My vitamin in my bag, you know. Me for the grab a vitamin. Give me a bottle of water. Get a bottle of water, me a grab a vitamin. Make a bottle, give a bottle of water. Me a grab a vitamin.
So if I saw it go, now you understand, Browning, how you do? Now you understand why 70% of these contracts are to single source bidders. Them know the people them. No wonder why so many people on the internet and elsewhere are batting for the government. I don't have any of those contracts, but I can assume that the people in the procurement department were given the contracts to say, use them people, you have to do this work. Use these people to do this work, deep divers. There is no competitive bidding process, which means that many other companies out there didn't have a chance to show their worth in the particular industry that they specialize in. And that is absolutely abhorrent. They must be stopped. And this is why we should continue to defend the Integrity Commission. I see Matthew Samuda, minister, talking about FID must take over investigations. Me not even gonna give him no energy, because that not even make an ounce of sense. No sense. No sense whatsoever. So let me continue, deep divers. Let me continue. So listen here. Single source bidding and emergency contract combined accounted to 70% of all contracts awarding during a 1 year period. So in a 1 year, deep divers, single source bidding and emergency contracting in 1 year. And which year is that? Surprise, surprise. It was last year. An election year. You realize what I'm saying? Make a continue. Stevenson revealed that public bodies reported for 3.4 billion in cost overruns. Jesus. Whew. Oh, you know what cost overrun mean, right? Them spend where them not have. Them spend where them not have. The IC data captures only instances where cost overruns, variation, and price adjustment amounted to at least 500 million on a contract. The Director of Investigation said public bodies reported contracts were with a combined value of approximately 3.93 billion. 393, that's 393 billion during the last financial year. He noted that there were 91% response rate from public entities asked to provide to the IC the details of the contracts awarded. Them are going to provide it because they are civil servants. They have nothing to do with the actual awarding of the contract. They just process the documents. We are under attack, deep divers. And the attack is coming from within. Our leaders are attacking us, deep divers. How can we stand for this? There is no transparency. Even if you want to award somebody a contract, allow it to go through the proper channels, deep divers. That is the only way you can ensure transparency. I see him, so when you go for one work and you go do an interview, when you look, you see 10 people. As me say, 10 people are going into something next. As me say, 10 people, deep divers, are going into something next. When you go one interview and you see 10 people, deep divers, may the best person with the best scores win. No, so it go. But not for this government. As I said, 10. Let us pivot a little bit. Deep divers, let us pivot. I'm going through my email today. Zara Burton, big up yourself. Deep divers, I went in through my email today. I'm using that term. I went through my email today and I saw a particular article in my email. I was browsing through my email as I do every day, and I saw something. Make I show you what I see. Make I show you what I see. Oh, Jesus. Gentle. Oh, you go. Rock of ages cleanse for me. Let me hide from the JLP. Exclusive interview. Foreign CEO pick. Chosen to reform UE. Turned down job after feeling unsupported by key figures, including Minister Tufton. Oh, Jesus. This show are gonna get nice now.
Oh no, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? No, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat. You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat.
So Zara Burton, me say, I'm sorry I can't pay for it. I'm sorry I can't pay for the full thing. Me just get one piece, deep divers. I'm sorry I can't pay for the full thing. This is the piece that I got. I want you to look at the screen and tell me what you see. You see why investigative journalists must be supported, deep divers? You see why investigative journalists, big up yourself, Dre Bryan. Zara Burton, big up yourself. You're doing the investigative work. Big up yourself. You see why we must support each other. Big up yourself, Zambo. Wagwan. Deep divers. Make I show you what the article is saying. And not even can see it big. Make I show you the big one. And then I read from it. Wait, then make I see if it's this one. No. All right. Make I show you. And then I'm going into my email and I'm reading it from my email, deep divers. I'm reading it from my email. Make I show you the lady face, deep divers. I'm showing you the lady face. Make I show you the lady face, deep divers, because you see, what in the darkness have to come to light. Them cannot continue this way. Dorothy Housen is her name. Hi, Vivian. How you do? Thank you for joining. Dorothy Housen is her name. When Dorothy Housen visited Jamaica in 2023 Jamaica, deep divers tell me to go deeper. Like up the live and share the live. Amen, Dre Brian. Amen. Amen. What in a darkness gots to come to light. Tell me, dig. Where is my shovel crew and my excavator crew? Tell me to dig. Tell me to dig. All right, skip. Deep divers. Dorothy Housen expected to spend a week. Hold on, let me fix this thing. Oh Lord, it now fix properly. Make I fix my TikTok there. All right, it fixed. She expected to spend 1 week meeting with stakeholders and touring the University Hospital of the West Indies before formally accepting the job as CEO. A reading from my email is not lie, me telling. She'd been selected from a batch of 6 shortlisted candidates by the university board at the time, based on her years of experience transforming other troubled health institutions in the UK. Your ear? I want to listen. So the woman come with experience. So she was selected by the CEO at the time. Who was the CEO at the time? If you know follow good, who was the CEO at the time? Jesus, the show get nice. The Chinese man, where the Chinese man named Deep Divers.
Oh no, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? No, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat. You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat.
Deep Divers, where the Chinese man name? Only remember the Chinese man with them carry come a parliament and I pretend like say a lie matel. That Chinese man. I don't remember him name Deep Divers, but it's him. Him would have dip on the board for choose the lady. Where the Chinese man name? That the Chinese man there. Good youth. Him mean Jamaica well. Tufton, I don't know. I cannot swear for Tufton because the article call your name. We dive deeper Jamaica. She was looking forward to doing the same for Jamaica's premier state-funded hospital. But while she was received warmly by staff members and board members alike, who seemed to want change, in an exclusive interview, Deep Divers, she said it became clear that to her, a faction of key persons didn't want her there. Me say me a sweat Jesus and peace when me water. I who they want her there.
Give me one bottle of water. My vitamin in my bag. Me for the grab a vitamin. Give me a bottle of water. Get a bottle of water, me a grab a vitamin. Make a bottle, give a bottle of water. Me a grab a vitamin.
Deep Divers, the woman said it became clear that key persons at the hospital they want her there, which ultimately led to her turning down the job. Deep Divers, we are go deeper. It get worse. It get worse. Then acting CEO Deep Divers, Fitzgerald Mitchell, I need, I need him picture. Deep divers, I need him picture. F-I-T, the F now work on, Lord Jesus. F-I-T, Fitzgerald, Lord, in come up fast though. Yes, man. I find your face, Fitzgerald Mitchell. I find him face, deep divers. Like up the live, deep divers. We're going deep tonight. Yes, Marshy, talk to me. Wagwan.
Yes, the name of the person you were looking for is Chai Chong.
Chai Chong, yes. Wayne Chai Chong. Thank you.
Yeah.
I see that you're focused in class. I love that, Marshy.
Yes, man. Yeah, man.
I love that, Marshy.
Take it easy.
Yes, man.
Good,
Thank
good,
you.
good.
Me like when we are focused in a class so we can correct the teacher. I am never afraid of correction. Make we show you this man when name want her did they? Look at the monitor and identify the acting CEO for me there, please. Look at the monitor. I feel like I'm going to give away something tonight. Look at the monitor and identify this Maddy when that show the woman bad face. Who are we showing the woman bad face according to the woman? According to Dorothy, who are we showing her bad? She said factions of people in leadership. As she said, so I know me. As she said so. When Chai Chong would have choose her, a Wayne choose her, I never Fitzgerald choose her, a Wayne choose her, I never Tufton choose her. Jeez and peace, the show I get nice.
Oh no, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? No, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat. You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat.
A Wayne make a continue. Fitzgerald Mitchell, then acting CEO, wouldn't. The woman say he wouldn't show her around despite being tasked to do so. Jesus, please. May I sweat. This serious. Chief Doctor. Hey! The three Musketeers strikes again. Hey! Whee! Make a take a drink of my water. Wait. Make a take a drink of my water. Aye. Boy. It cool I go down, you see. Chief Doctor. Friend. Former schoolmate of Minister Tufton. Dr. Carl Bruce. Refused to meet with her. Jesus, peace. Jinko Jesus, cleanse for me.
Never had been seen this yet. I dare you before my maiden take and we never see it yet. So anybody see them lie. How we never see it yet. I want back everything.
The woman said he refused to meet with her. And she learned that he'd said he wouldn't report her as CEO. The man said, nah, report to her as, hey, boy, Health Minister Dr. Tufton. Jesus, peace. Me go run left this tonight. The woman said Health Minister Dr. Tufton was not welcoming in her presence. Jesus and peace. Jesus and peace. The woman said Health Minister Dr. Tufton was not welcoming in her presence. Lord of his mercy. I think I need to say something not right at all.
I wonder how we are going. Something alright? Something alright, yeah.
OG is the woman say so. I know me, are the woman say so. I'm reading what the woman said. The woman also said the acting CEO caused. The woman said the health minister in her presence caused up to Fitzgerald Mitchell, a friend them who eventually got the top spot despite Jesus Christ. Make a run left this. It say Health Minister Christopher Tufton was not welcoming to her, and in her presence caused it up to Fitzgerald Mitchell, who eventually got the top spot. The fight, despite finishing last or second to last in the interviews. I want to drop down over here. G's and P's over here nice like sugar and spice. The man finished last, you know. The man finished last, the divers.
No, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? No, baby, no girl, why you want to do me that? You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat. You want to get a cat girl to kill my pet rat.
Deep divers. Deep divers. I want big up yourself. Big up yourself, Polo. Deep divers. This a man upon the screen where you see him. This a man with the sitting around him neck in a blue shirt. In the interview, them finish last. How much people get interview? So them a run a race. And him believe in a God. Him believe in the Lord. Because the Bible said the first shall be the last, and the last shall be the first. The last shall be the him. I promise you, this man. The oh Lord, expand my territories. Thank you for that prayer, my dear. This funny. Deep divers, make a continue. Oh no. Oh no, hold on. Can I call you right back? I am actually on my show. Yeah, man, no problem. Sorry about that, deep divers. I was getting an important call. But make a continue. So in the interview, them this man come last, you know. According to board chairman Wayne Chai Chung at the time, Chai Chung says it was the decision by Minister of Health Tufton to reinstate Mitchell as acting CEO after the board voted to replace him with another senior director at UE during the ongoing CEO search. Almighty God. I never see this yet.
Never been seeing this yet. I dare you before my maiden take and we never see it yet. So anybody see them lie. How we never see it yet. I want back everything.
We want back every dollar. We want it back. No wonder why you decide say you not come to parliament. No wonder why you decide say you not come to parliament. Thank you so much, Chrissy D. Bell. Thank you so much. No wonder why, but we continue deep divers. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We're doing investigative work, deep divers. We're doing investigative work, deep divers. So Tufton voted to reinstate him. I him give him back to work. and they made a search, which led to his resignation as chairman and the dissolution of the board. Oh! So Wayne Chai Chung and the board vote said this man ya no forget the work that a Fitzgerald Mitchell and Tufton say a joke yagi after me chummy with my friend. You have to give him the work. So Wayne Chai Chung say, you know where? You know what? Make me left this. Me I go play with my grandpitney them and watch them grow up. Me not stress myself about this. Adore you, my boss. Adore you, Wayne Chai Chung. Wayne Chai Chung, me adore you. Leffy give them. Leffy give them. Tufton. Leffy give them. Because if them willing to do that, Leffy give them. But watch here now. So after him resign and the board was disillusioned, Tufton has since dismissed the claim, saying ministers don't appoint CEO. But make I leave it alone. Mitchell is now on a crude leaf amid the fraud squad investigation following a damning Auditor General report in January 2026 into the procurement breaches. All right. He has also declined, you remember I just said, to appear before the PAC probing allegations against the UE hospital. Bruce, meanwhile, remains in place as chief doctor, as does Tufton as health minister. None of the three musketeers them commented on their interactions with housing, despite being given opportunity to do so by Zara Burton. So here Fitzgerald Mitchell, Dr. Carl Bruce, and Minister Christopher Tufton. I am inviting you on Deeper Jamaica TV. Come answer. Come answer. Because the woman attack. The woman say, so based on her experiences 3 years earlier, where the UE board tried to recruit an experienced international hospital turnaround specialist to lead the institution, but the effort collapsed in part because of him, Dr. Tufton. He didn't really support the change. Is it that it was orchestrated deep divers, or these are just baseless claims? Is it that this a lady, dear Dorothy Housing, dear Dorothy, she must love Jamaica because she left UK to come here so. She must love Jamaica, deep divers, I promise you. She must love Jamaica. Because I no joke thing that, you know. The three musketeers, them say them not talk. I see him go watch match. So meanwhile, we there find out them something here. He might enjoy match. Me see him say him go and bring people go and watch match. Me can drink some water. I feel parched. Make a drink a little more. Woo! The water nice. So deep divers, make a ask the question again. Who do you believe? This lady that has no ties to Jamaica, or the three musketeers? Or that we are calling them, the three musketeers. The three musketeers show the woman bad face I laugh and I whisper and I so in front of the woman. And this a woman ya, and one next man named Dr. Carl saying, no report to her. Oi, woman, go away from both. Yeah. No, me have to laugh. Oh, deep divers. Seriously. And them have the audacity to not want to tell us what is going on. By the hook or by the crook, we will dig and find the truth. We will find the truth, deep divers. Let me open the phone lines if you no want beat them. Anything you no want do with them, you no do with them. Because you see them can't tame. Them can't tame. And not even can find the number. Find the number. Let us open the phone lines for a little minute. Because we have one more thing to discuss, deep divers. One more thing. And this one is a doozy. This one is a doozy. Deep divers. Deep divers. I tell you. You see, sometime. Watch here. Me did I get called on the phone here, man. Me not even see it. Me did I get called on the deep diver phone. Sorry about that, caller. I don't know why it never, or me never see it a ring. And a two calling on no. Oh. I'm not doing the show. Okay, that's okay. Deep divers, let us continue the show. So today at 1 or 2 o'clock, something happened in the Caribbean. Make a salute the man. Hail the man. Today something happened in the Caribbean. In a parliament, deep divers, in the Caribbean. What am I referring to, deep divers? I am referring to what happened in the small but strident island headed by this man, Antigua and Barbuda. What am I referring to? In the parliament of Antigua and Barbuda, the white paper concerning the TCN was in fact tabled. And you know me I go get to know the exclusive. Deep divers, the person with responsibility for the agreement and how it works with the United States from Antigua and Barbuda did an interview today. Let us listen to him.
Would not be automatic or open-ended. Instead, each individual would have to be reviewed separately, with the government retaining the final authority to approve or reject each case. Brown said the country could consider accepting skilled individuals who have only violated immigration rules and could make a positive contribution. The government also wants the ability to suspend or end any agreement if it believes the arrangement threatens national security, sovereignty, or the country's interests.
We expect them to listen. We don't expect them to punish us for standing our ground on issues that could undermine our development.
Brown said the decision to bring the matter to Parliament was about transparency and ensuring there is a public record of the negotiations. He said relevant documents will also be placed.
So, wait. I have the interview now. Now go hear it. So, for a matter of public record and transparency, Gaston Brown and his government can make the people of Antigua and Barbuda know, but we can't know. an island of 3 million people. We enough to know. Let us listen, deep divers, to what is being said, what was said by authorities of Antigua and Barbuda. Let's listen.
Proceedings.
All right, so let's go to my interview now with Sir Ronald Sanders. I understand you're leading negotiations by Antigua and Barbuda in relation to the third country national discussions with the United States, and I read Parliament just passed a resolution for those talks to continue. Can you tell us how that came about in the first place?
Well, these talks have been ongoing since last year. It's nothing new. The United States, as you know, approached a number of countries in an attempt to get them to agree to take third country nationals that the United States wanted to deport from their own country as undesirable. They started that discussion with a number of countries, including your own, Jamaica. We were involved in those discussions since March last year, and those discussions have continued. CARICOM,
following its recent heads of government meeting, issued a statement acknowledging that there were concerns, that there are, I should say, concerns and disquiet among the peoples of the region towards this program. Do you understand the kind of concerns that many Caribbean nationals have about these agreements?
Yes, and we have concerns ourselves. That is why we have not signed an agreement with the United States of America. We have entertained a discussion about the United States problem, as they see it, with immigrants that they wish to deport from their country and other undesirables. But we do not believe that that is our problem. They have a problem which they are trying to decant to other countries around the world to cope with their immigration policies. We too have severe immigration policies in Antigua. For instance.
So wait. So them cannot sign deep divers, but we sign and the negotiations not done. So them cannot sign, but we can sign and the negotiations not done. So here my question. What has all of them been talking about all this time then? Based on what was just said, why all of them can not? I remember the Prime Minister said in an interview with Cliff Hughes, the reason why they not bring it is because it's not done. I put it to you, Prime Minister. Gaston Brown, Antigua and Barbuda not done yet neither. And them can carry the one. We are said to we. Talk to we nice now. Them over there so can do it. So want to we over here so. You take people for some clown. You. This government takes us for big head buds. And it is now showing. I am going to go deeper into this deep divers. Let me play it again. Me want to listen to what the man say.
Proceedings. All right, so let's go to my interview now with Sir Ronald Sanders. I understand you're leading negotiations by Antigua and Barbuda in relation to the third country national discussions with the United States, and I read Parliament just passed a resolution for those talks to continue. Can you tell us how that came about in the first place?
Well, these talks have been ongoing since last year. It's nothing new. The United States, as you know, approached a number of countries in an attempt to get them to agree to take third country nationals that the United States wanted to deport from their own country as undesirable. They started that discussion with a number of countries, including your own, Jamaica. We were involved in those discussions since March last year, and those discussions have continued.
CARICOM, following its recent heads of government meeting, issued a statement acknowledging that there were concerns, that there are, I should say, concerns and disquiet among the peoples of the region towards this program. Do you understand the kind of concerns that many Caribbean nationals have about these agreements?
Yes, and we have concerns ourselves. That is why we have not signed an agreement with the United States of America. We have entertained a discussion about the United States problem as they see it with immigrants that they wish to deport from their country and other undesirables, but we do not believe that that is our problem. They have a problem which they are trying to decant to other countries around the world to cope with their immigration policies. We too have severe immigration policies in Antigua. For instance,
Deep divers. Deep divers, I'm happy that you would have heard for yourself. You see? I'm happy that you would have heard for yourself. Tomorrow we are going to go deep into the actual white paper. And we're going to compare it to the information that is in the public's domain based on what we know with Jamaicans. And you see, if it's not adding up, deep divers, I promise you, somebody must talk. Somebody must talk. Until tomorrow, deep divers, thank you so much for being a part of the show. We really appreciate you. Thank you so much, deep divers. We will continue speaking truth to power. We will continue unearthing. We will continue unearthing all matters concerning our sovereignty and our island we call Jamaica. See you tomorrow. Take care of yourself. Take care. Take care.
Welcome to Deeper Jamaica, where the headlines don't stop at the surface, where the facts matter, where the people have a voice. Let's dive deeper.
This is Deeper Jamaica, where the